What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Welcome to a little just, Tuesday night. We had a big update today with Mevo Plus and stuff, and I've gotten just tons of questions and stuff coming in. So I felt like I just wanted to kind of share some, basically just do a practice session with it. And I'll hit some balls. I don't know how many. I got kind of a finger thing going on here that's hurting at the moment, but so I'll try to hit. I'll probably fire up GS Pro here too, just curious to try that. Not exactly expecting it to work, but might as well. We'll see. So a couple of the questions, again, big things that we saw today were with the video. We also saw it with the RCT update. So I had a couple of questions. So one being, if you have it on RCT mode and you don't hit an RCT ball, what happens? So this was that shot. I was hitting a 3-wood. I'm curious. I was just curious about my golf, the shaft I have, if I still like it, and that's pretty good. But you can see the spin down there is estimated. So this was the last shot I hit, where you can see that was with the RCT ball. It was not estimated, and it's much lower. So, so it does not seem to work. You're going to have to use an RCT ball. I think people were trying to see if it would cheat the thing or whatever, but no. As far as I know, using an RCT ball gives it, is just going to give it, it's something to do with the frequencies of the radar, is what I was told. So again, I don't know if that's still true, but yeah, so we're going to hit a few shots. Let's get loosened up, and then we'll fire it up over to that GS Pro and see what we got. So we'll bring up that video feature. That's pretty cool. I do want to see my swing, and I've talked about it on some of the live streams, working on trying to swing a little bit more out to the right as we go. So I'm going to be talking about some of these things in upcoming videos. So starting tomorrow, we will have videos about different launch monitor metrics. And this is going to be, not even brand. This is going to be brand agnostic, okay? I want to help you get better no matter what launch monitor you have. Wanting you to understand it better, stuff like that. So we'll be going over that stuff, kind of going step by step, ways I would break it down. And go from there. So we'll see. So that one was good. Club path to the right. Another big number is horizontal swing plane, 0.9 to the right. So I definitely, on these shorter clubs, would like to see that horizontal plane. For me, probably closer to 0 when I'm hitting down on the ball, which will definitely push the club path more out to the right. So. Ooh, that was not a good one. Let's take a look at that guy. This one will look good. This one will look good. I do have the chat up if you have questions. Feel free. Let's take a look at this guy. Watch this shot trace. Bam, there it goes. Off to the right, horizontal plane. So what would one thing I would do if I was using this horizontal plane, okay, and let me redo that here. Okay, if I'm using this horizontal plane thing, what I would do is I would like to draw, let's draw this up. Okay, so I've got the line on here now, and let's go ahead and go through the swing, and you can see the differences in those lines, right? So that's something I fight, where I am standing the club up a little bit more. Not a big fan of that move. So it's something I could work on, right? That is something you can control. This move I think will take a while for me, and the things you would look at are like vertical swing plane, that would be a part of it. If we talk about getting steep and having to use your hands a little bit, that would be kind of one of those moves. So let's back it up. Let's try another one, and let's see if we can get that to match up. as we go. Don't think I did it, but we'll find out. Okay, angle, let's just check it. Spin, where's that? Where am I? I'm missing. There we go, 49.31. So it's getting it. Let's go into that video. Let's take a look at that one. Okay, so again, we want to draw that line in. Let's get a different color than red. That's a terrible line. So we'll try that again. Let's erase something. How do I erase? Erase it. There we go. All right. Let's go there. Cool, close enough. Let's see how we match up. Not very close. Not very close. So it will be off a little bit because there's what we have in a shaft, which is called toe down. So you're going to have that toe of the club angling down with the shaft. The way shafts, it's called droop. That's the way it does it. But trying to get that closer, that would help. So anyway, so that's been an exciting one as we go through things, looking at that. Okay, so seeing how that goes. Now, as I'm warming up here, a couple of things. Again, I've got my pick of what I want to do. So I look at right now, if I've got pick numbers I want to see. Right now, I want to see low point. Okay, so let's get it over into our numbers. Let's see, we got that. I want to see low point. I'll put spin up there for you. Not really worried about that as far as like, hey, I want to get better. You know, not worried too much about that. But I'm also going to put horizontal plane. And again, we're going to talk about that in another video. But this has control on your club path. So I know you can't see it, so I'll read some off because I'm hanging down there in the bottom right. Can't really do much about that right now. So what I want to see is good low point. Okay, I like seeing that 4 inches in front. This is a 7-iron. You can see that one was hit very well, 58.39 on the spin, carry 161. We are on sea level, so that would affect distance a little bit. And the only thing I don't like is that horizontal plane being 3.7 left, because I got to hit way down on that ball for me to hit a draw. So you can see my club path is 1 left. So the best I can do is hit like the babiest of fades. So as I'm practicing, I do have to work on getting it out that way with the club. Okay, I got to get out to the right as we go. That was better. Okay, see that ball working back. So it's kind of a hard thing to do because it's kind of hard to work on both getting the low point forward and swinging out to the right because they don't exactly match up. Your low point usually comes back when you try to draw the ball. So it's a little bit of a sticky spot, but you know, we'll see what we can do. So again, just trying to get those 2 points matching up. You know, can I go forward but also swing out to the right? That's my challenge right now. And I don't mind if I overdraw it a little bit. And then when I get to the driver, it'll be a little bit tougher because of being on a tee. A little tougher to swing out to the right when you're on a tee. So I'm going to try and do that again with this club. So we'll switch it up. Okay. And here we go. Let's see if we can get that swing out to the right. Low point can be more back here because it's a driver. Not bad. Yeah, got the 1.1 right. Now that spin was estimated, so keep that in mind. That's the first one of the day that it's estimated. Make sure I have an RCT ball. So do keep that in mind. It's not as high as it was, but we'll keep going. It got that spin. So far we're 3 of 4. So you can see I was able to get that swing path more out to the right. So that was 3.6. Sorry, not swing path. That's a different thing. Horizontal plane, 3.6 to the right. Low point's 2.2 behind the ball now. Okay. Let's check. Angle of attack's 2 up. Definitely a draw. So what's that club path? 2.2 right. So you can see how the club path isn't as far out. That's D plane. That's some stuff there. It's taken into account angle of attack, stuff like that. Smash 1.45 is not bad. Okay, that's not bad. One thing that I have been feeling, okay, so this is where we start looking at it and saying, okay, hey, this is something I need to address, and I've been feeling this. The shaft I have on this driver is not, it is not stiff enough, okay? So when you start seeing, see how it's got kind of the valley, it peaks at the top, it should come down nice and smooth, but you can see it's like early flexing, it's not flexing smooth. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get more spin than I want, and I'm going to lose distance, okay? I mean, I had 252 carry there, but at sea level, which is pretty good. But I'm not getting the most out of it, okay? And I've been feeling that in the rounds and stuff, but, just haven't been seeing it as nice as I would like it to be as we were going through this. So that's something that I would address. So again, as we're kind of going through practice sessions, and it's like, all right, we have all these tools. It's like we want to check all this stuff out and see what we got going on, okay? So got that number. I'll hit one more with this driver, and then I want to try it with GS Pro. And let's see what we get there. Again, I'm not 100% expecting it to work with that. I think they would have to do some updates, but let's see. You see how much whippiness is in that shaft? That's not ideal, not ideal. So what that's going to happen is I'm going to get higher spins unless I toe it like I did there, okay? So not my best. Like you see how the smash was down at 1.40. I caught it on the toe. Toe will take spin off. So, can work out, and then it makes the ball hook. So just stuff to look at. So it's nice, kind of get a nice complete picture of it, and hopefully you'll start seeing, I think we're going to be talking a little bit more about gear effect and stuff, because you'll have a better idea when you start seeing like, hey, why is my spin dropping, stuff like that. We need to have an effect or understand how certain things affect it, right? So that'll be a big thing, but we'll get to that. We got a lot to get to now. It's pretty cool. Pretty exciting stuff. All right, what I want to do, we are going to launch up GS Pro here real quick. Okay, so let's bring that up and get it going. I'm excited for some, we'll be switching to this Ultra here real soon. Some exciting things going on with that. Let me get out of that. So we'll make sure we're out of the app. Don't be in the app as well. Okay, so I do in my 3-wood. Somebody was just asking. So let me go pull that back up. So let's see if we still got this. Yep. So you're asking about the graph. So I'll pull this up while GS Pro is connecting. Okay. Let me just get this review session. So you can just click it. So I brought this up, which was a 3-wood that I had hit. So let's go into this. So this 3-wood I hit really, really well. So, and I like this 3-wood. I have a lot of control with this thing. I can do what I want. So just look at that. That's the 3-wood shaft. You know, it's a shorter shaft, so that automatically stiffens it. It's a different shaft as well. So just seeing that's much straighter, right? Much more smooth acceleration profile. So that club is loading and unloading in a much smoother fashion, okay? A little easier to control. So that's what we like to do. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna get out of here. Let's get back over to the GS Pro. And we'll go ahead. So I'm gonna put it on the screen as much as we can. So again, we just wanna do this. I don't think it's going to, my expectation is that it's not gonna work. Not yet, at least, okay? I'm gonna guess they're gonna have to do something to make it work, but you know, we'll see. So let's see here. As far as numbers, if you look on the top left up here is going to be backspin, side spin, and then I also will have the side screen down below here, so I can share with you if there's a difference. It usually just takes it on there, right? So let's see. RCT ball. Again, there's no like setting or anything yet that I know of. So let's just hit it. See what we get. Low and left, but 2049. So 2049 in backspin. Now, when they give it to you in the side numbers, they are giving it as a total spin number. So it says 2148. So that's not bad as far as spin goes. The drive was terrible, but that is not the appropriate. Let's see. Let's get that horizontal up there. Do we have it? Actually, I don't think we have it on this one. Whoops. These graphics are so good. I can't wait to show you what we got coming. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. All right, let's do it again. There we go. So we're seeing if we get any like 4,000 spins. That was hit decent. Yeah, I mean, that's good. 2380. That's kind of where I want to live, to be honest. At my speed and my launch and stuff, I kind of like being there. So we like that. Let's do it one more time. Hold it a little, hit it a little on the heel. Yeah, a little on the heel. Hit it pretty decent though. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It's kind of like my go-to drive right there. It's like that little pull cut thingy. It's kind of gross, but it gets in play. So 2079, not bad. Not bad, right? Like, so far so good. Like when I play, sometimes I'll get like a 3,000, 3,200. Now again, I don't know if that is because of the update and you know it works better, or did GS Pro do something, or is it just like this? It's just kind of depends. So we'll kind of be keeping an eye on it. We'll have some more live rounds and stuff like that. But again, had a lot of questions about what's going on with it and stuff, and this is now what we got. So it's pretty sweet, pretty exciting that, we're getting more and more accurate. That's all it is. It's just getting better and better. It's not changing too much, but just now we know, hey, This is a good thing. So I did hear a bunch of you send in some links about RCT balls at like Dick's or something being like $50 a dozen. That's a great deal. I would jump on that. I think I paid like 70 something getting them from Titleist. That's after shipping and tax. So $50, and I mean that's like a normal price for the dozen of Pro Vs. So that's good. It probably last you maybe a season, maybe two, depending on how much you hit. So you know, they wear down and all that stuff. So anyway, yeah, if you got questions, you know, go ahead, leave a comment down, leave a comment on any of the videos, and subscribe. Again, I'm excited about what we got coming tomorrow. We've had this planned for a little bit to show you how to use your launch monitor. Again, this isn't launch monitor specific. It's not like, oh, for all you Mevo Plus users, we're going to make you better. No, if you have a quad, if you have TrackMan, you have GC, you know, GC3, you know, this is just good fundamental stuff that we use, and it's definitely better than the metallic sticker. I mean, the metallic sticker would work like half the time anyway, and they get everywhere. I hated them, so I never even used them because it wasn't worth having them stuck everywhere in the carpet and all that stuff. So definitely works way better than that. So that's good. But yeah, if you got questions about any of this stuff, let me know. And again, I'm excited about, you know, showing you and giving you in-depth looks at launch monitor, what numbers you can control, what are the key numbers, got some really good tour statistics, and then also got some ways for you to work on those numbers as well, is what we're going to be doing. So can you try a wedge on GS Pro? So do you have a preference on the wedge? Because I have 4. Like a gap wedge. We'll go gap wedge here and see what we get. I usually get pretty good spins on GS Pro. I had it one time happen where I got like 14,000 and I spun it like way off the green. I don't know when that happened. That happened one time. I don't remember when. But I've got a gap wedge, so I'll do that and see what you get. So I'll switch the club too so you can see that. Oops. My touchscreen's been acting real. This one, it's not calibrating great. So this is like my older one up top here, and then I got a new one down here that I like a lot. But the old one's not my favorite right now. All right, gap wedge, here we go. I hit a few of these before we started actually in FS Golf. And that was about what I was getting. It was like around 8,000. So, you know, if you go by, there's a general rule of thumb in spin that you would take whatever club and times it by 1,000. But I don't think that's correct anymore because of technology. The golf ball doesn't spin as much. You're trying to drive it lower and stuff. Shafts, it depends on who you are. So I'm not particularly high spinning player, especially on wedges. Like I don't rip the ball back like some people can. But yeah, hit that one a little cleaner. So that'll make it spin a little more. So, you know, I didn't see the angle of attack on the previous swing, but that was 5 down. So really kind of got down on that one as we go. So I'll do one more here. That was almost like really clean. It's almost a hair thin. Five, 7 down. Yeah, hit down on it more. Caught it extremely clean. I think I didn't take like a divot at all. So it's just something to look at. So yeah, there you go with the wedge. About, you know, 82 to 9,000, somewhere in there. Again, depending on how clean the contact is, how clean your wedges are, how new your wedges are. All of that. You know, I switch out my wedges every year at least. So I'll hit these for the rest of the winter and have new ones coming. These are from Sub 70. I'm going to be back over there. They have a new wedge coming out that I might check out. It has a little more that they can do with it. So we'll look at that too. But yeah, again, if you have questions, all that, we'll have our live rounds coming, so you can ask those too, playing on GS Pro. But yeah, just want to get out here, hit a little bit balls. You know, again, I didn't get to hit as many balls in the video, trying to just get through it and test everything and show it all off. So want to just give you a chance to hit them and hit a few more. And again, on the driver, I think we've hit 5 or 6 drivers. Only one of them was an estimated spin, the rest red. So it is possible to get an estimated spin still, but it's definitely way down, your odds of that happening. So, which is the same on TrackMan. So there you go. All right. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Have a good night. Check out tomorrow's video. Excited about it. Peace.
Ooh.